Hello everyone, it's Spear Hunter here, back with another video, and today we are going to be doing a mystery unboxing. What animatronic is in this box right behind me? You'll have to keep watching to find out.
It's showtime.
Okay, so the animatronic that I'm going to be unboxing today is Desmodus. Now, this is a surprise, I'm pretty sure. So as many of you guys probably know, this guy was first released in 2023, 2 years ago. Duh. I only saw him 2 times in stores at Spirit. Here we have Desmodus. Hopefully he doesn't break like at the flagship. Next we have Not You, Desmodus. I never planned to get him, but I unfortunately had to sacrifice Silent and Deadly for this guy, because he was $180 on Facebook Marketplace. Now, one thing to keep in mind with buying animatronics second-handedly is when you buy animatronics that are pre-owned, just be very careful on who you're buying from, what platform you're buying on. I bought this guy on Facebook Marketplace, but of course, sites like eBay, Mercari, even Amazon, really, and Facebook Marketplace, there can always be some kind of scam going on. So where they steal your money, or they just give you a prop that doesn't work, which I don't know if this works. This could most definitely be broken, I have no idea. But yeah, so I uploaded, I think, either 3 or 2 posts about, or on a teaser about this guy, and I uploaded 1 short. It was very quiet, and it had some Morse code at the end, and I think it said, you're going to be seeing this guy soon on the channel, stay tuned, or something like that. Either way, we are going to be doing the unboxing of Desmodus from 2023 right now. Okay, so this guy is made by Techie Toys. I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but I scored this guy for 180 bucks. So that is an absolute steal, you know, if he works, but we'll just have to find out. So here we have his instructions here, and in the back there are some stakes, metal stakes, so if you like put him outside and when he jumps he doesn't like fall forward. So those stakes are really useful, and I think, yeah, there's a bag of some pins, cotter pins, and there's a wire clip in there. And also, this is the, I think these are sandbags actually. I thought it was the clothing for the bottom of the trunk, but it's not. Just like so, and it's this box is really big. And it's a right? So, give me a second, I'll just out. Oh, crap. That's so cool. So, first thing is this little sticker in here. So, don't that all. I already moved my back. Now this, I can put it here, he was listed as new and never, and once I see that was, there's a red paint around the corners of the fences, well, so, that looks pretty new. I think it's it all. It's nice, awesome. It's an animator, oh wait. Alright. Alright, so, now we can stand up this little pull-out tray. So right here is Desmodus. Look at him. He is plastic, and he is kind of shiny, but I don't see anything wrong with it, really. Alright, so the first thing we have here are his trunk pieces, the tree that he stands on. So, unfortunately, this is very cheap vacuum form plastic. So yeah, if we just open up this bag here, we can slide out all the pieces of the trunk. Okay, so here we have the 2 bottom pieces of the trunk. This is the front because it has the vines on it, and this is the back. So here we have the back part of the tree trunk, and then the front with the IR sensor right on there. And I like how it isn't actually on Desmodus himself, but it is on the tree, so that's a clever place to put it. Yes, we're going to take out this piece right here. This is the part where the pole runs through here, so it just kind of helps it go. And then there's a little hook right here where the giant spring on the mechanism goes, so pretty hefty piece of metal right here as well. Alright, so here we have the pole that runs through that little track kind of thing. This is labeled E. Here we have the 2 poles that the giant track piece kind of stands on. So those go on the base. They go in the base. Alright, so pole does Modus himself out. Wow. Okay. Look at this guy. He's actually pretty big. And here's his wings. Holy crap, that's a big wingspan. And here is his base. That is a pretty hefty base, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, next piece is the cloth that goes on the bottom of the tree stump. So I think I'm gonna just take that out. Yeah, that is cloth that goes on the bottom, so it covers everything up. Here is his mechanism, and look at that. Those are metal gears. Good job, Techie. That is good. A prop like this needs metal gears, because if it had plastic, they would strip out almost immediately. Because look at this giant spring. Because all that tension under these gears with this spring and the little spring that's in here, it would be way too much for plastic gears. Here is his mechanism, and it's all greased up right there. And that is the reinforced clear plastic that Techie uses, so that's a really good thing to do as well. So if you do get this guy, make sure that that grease doesn't wear off, because it needs it. So I think what we can do now is get into the setup of Desmodus. So here we go. Okay, so for the setup of Desmodus here, we are going to take these 2 square poles labeled A and B, and then we're just going to snap lock those right into the base, like so. Take the longest pin in this bag, and then grab out a cotter pin along with it. That's a little cotter pin right there. And then grab his mechanism here, and there is a sticker that says front, so make sure the arrow on the sticker is facing that way. Slide it on in here, and then take that long pin that you got, and then just slide it through the... Here, I'll just show you. Okay, so that little pin goes through here, through the mechanism, and then out of this side, and then you just want to take the cotter pin right here and just slide it on through. Make sure to double click this, because it'll need it. There you go. Alright, so the next thing I think you want to do is take this kind of like U shape, and then just snap lock that on to these square poles right here, and boom. So you got this little contraption. Alright, so the next step is you're gonna want to put it on the ground, and then take this pole called E and D. There are 2 stickers on here, that's my bad. And just slide it through this little track thing, and then slide it on through the top of the mechanism. And then grab another one of these pins in here, along with a cotter pin. The other ones of these are all the same length. So just take these. Just do the exact same thing you did with the bottom. I'll even bring it up. So just slide the pin through there, and slide the cotter pin on through. Double click it, and then it should be good. It should not move. If it does, then that's something wrong. And then the next thing, and I personally think this is going to be the hardest step, is taking this spring and putting it through the hook right here with the yellow thing. Oh, that wasn't bad at all. Is this supposed to be that? Okay, yeah, it is. That's me being paranoid because it's used. And then take the back part of the tree and then put it over like that. I think that's how you do it. I'm just gonna take it back. So you want to take the bottom of the clothing on the bottom of Desmodus, and then this is gonna, I don't think I'm gonna show this on camera because it's kind of difficult. So you just want to slide part E of that pole you put onto the mechanism onto E on the back of Desmodus. I'll show you real quick. That pole right there goes onto the pole you put on the mechanism. That guy right there. And then you just want to take another pin along with the cotter pin. So after you get that pin, this is going to be kind of tough to get on camera. So you see that hole right there? You just want to stick this pin through. Maybe. Okay. I'm going to do that off camera because it's too much of a hassle. Okay, after many times of struggling, I finally got that pin in. So there is a square pole right here labeled F, and you just want to drag that down, and the wings will come up. And then you just want to grab another pin. That was a lot easier than the bat himself. And then take a little cotter pin right here, and then just do that exact same thing you did with every other cotter pin on this thing. And then boom! So his wings should be up. If they're not, then something's broken up here. You want to take the front of the tree trunk with the IR sensor, and then you just want to... I don't know why this moss is on his feet. It kind of looks dumb in my opinion. And then you just kind of want to lay it over, and then you want to take something that's called a blister pin. They look like screws, but they're not. They're just little black pins. Wow. So you just want to take that little blister pin there and push it through the hole. It might be a little, the hole might be a little small, so but it will form. You want to take the end of that pin, and then there's a hole on this. Here, there's a pole, or there is a hole on this pole right here. So you just want to take that end of the pin and then just stick it on through that hole. So now, after you get that little pin through the hole, there is Velcro on the inside of this front piece of the tree trunk, and you just want to Velcro that to the back part. Another blister pin, and turn them to the side. Okay, this is kind of a strange angle to record from because it's on the ground. So you just want to take another blister pin and slide it through this hole on the tree trunk. And then there's another hole on the back part. And then you just want to do the exact same thing on this side. And there you go. I will put on the other pieces of the trunk now. So there's a Velcro strip on the inside of here. Okay, so what I would do now is just plug in the wires. So H to H. Let's see. I to I to make the eyes light up. And then there are two different wires coming from, or going into one connector. So just plug that in, G to G, and then just tuck that on in there. And then I think now what you can do is just put the front part on. Oh, it was upside down. Another blister pin. So next, what you want to do is just take this fabric right here, gray fabric with the creepy cloth, and then just bring it around. And it's plastic right here. Alright, so that looks like. So now I think all we have to do is really plug him in and do a demo. Look at him right there. He's facing directly towards the camera. Another thing you do want to do is just Velcro this fabric on him. Now what we can do is plug him in and pray that he does not break, because he's used, so. So now what we're gonna do is plug him in and do a demo. That'll be really cool. So, cut to that. Alright, he is all set up. So now we're gonna plug him in and see how he works. Please don't break. Oh, there he goes. Oh wow. Oh shoot. Is it not on? Might not be on. We're good. Alright, now we're gonna plug him in. Okay. Please don't be broken. Holy crap! He hit the line. Holy crap, that was aggressive. Okay, let's do him again so he doesn't hit the light. Hello everyone, I unfortunately couldn't stay out in the garage to do kind of like an outro thing. Raining pretty bad out there, and right after I did the demo, it started raining, so I just shut them off and then I ran. That was the unboxing setup and demo of the 2023 Desmodus. Again, if you do buy any animatronic, even him, off of some other not retail, what am I talking about? Like online shopping app like Mercari, eBay, Facebook Marketplace. Just really be careful, because that could most definitely be a scam. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Desmodus is very cool. I definitely do prefer him over Silent and Deadly, because Silent Deadly was, all he did was turn side to side, and he was cool, but not really for me. I'm gonna be honest. Clowns don't really appeal to me that much, other than Creepy Tower and Clown. He's a cool one. But anyways, that was this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.